Okay, so, oh, there he is. Look at this guy. Look at him. Pat Monahan in the house. Patrick, my friend, do you live on this boat or is this your house up here?
That's my house, and then we take the kids out on this. And I have a toboggan, which is like a mat that we pull behind the boat.
Yeah, but that's
we were hoping
kids.
to get you on it.
No. Okay, Pat, don't kill me.
I won't.
Don't kill me.
All
I
right.
do get sick on boats, by the way.
This is so
you know
mellow.
what? I'm gonna stand up. If you're gonna stand up, I'm gonna stand up. I'm gonna show you.
This is pretty
Here,
chill.
I'm gonna get rid of my little flip floppers here. I'm gonna go barefoot. But Pat, when you were starting out, growing up, did you dream
There was
this?
no chance. There was no chance.
You didn't have the, was
No.
not in your dream.
So I started in Western Pennsylvania, as you know, Erie. And I think that's why you and I are such good friends, because there's nobody full of shit in Erie, really. And so when you meet guys that are like, oh man, you know, you're like a real guy, I didn't have a choice. You know, I was raised in a house with 6 siblings. So, and then I moved to San Francisco, where I started train, and saw you at places like Mill Valley, where there were such great clubs and cool things. And then I met a girl from here. So this is where she's from, and
man, she drug you to the right place.
She
met
really
you right
did.
down, man. This place is gorgeous. I mean, oh, just awesome. So it's so funny.
And the lake is in such, I mean, honestly, if you want to water ski right now, I would love to pull you behind this boat.
Well, I'm gonna let that go. I bet that water is cold to start with, but
No, it's not, man.
Yeah?
It's probably, it says right here what the
Maybe
temperature
at
is,
the end of the show?
74 degrees.
oh, get out of here. At the end of the show, I'll jump in. I'll just jump off your pier. You know what I mean?
I would
Just to be
love that.
stupid. Get naked, jump in, woo woo, do the helicopter and leave. Pat, so you remember the first time we met?
Yeah, it was one of my favorite clubs, and just being like, man, you know, that was a really surreal thing for me, because
That was before Van Halen. Or
It was
it
before Van Halen. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. I was a huge Sammy Hagar fan. Like, all of that stuff was
Who ain't?
really
Come on
meant a
now.
lot.
Who hasn't been at one time, maybe? If I had them all still.
Yeah.
You had a huge hit the first time out. I mean, a lot of guys don't give a big hit for it. They work up gradually. You know, you guys
but
when you
Meet
exploded,
Virginia
you exploded.
was only a song to give us a chance to make another record.
Yeah.
So Meet Virginia, then it was like, okay, now you can make Drops of Jupiter, which really was the song that helped us to the next place.
Was that a struggle? It sounds like it just falls out of your mouth.
Well, my mom died about 9 months before I wrote it, and I dreamt it, and it was about my mom.
Well, it's a career song. It's like one of those songs that say this song can define your career. I mean, if you never wrote another song for the rest of your life, another hit, that song would still serve you. People would pay to see you to hear that song. It's that good, and that's a big deal. I know you've done.
Well, the best thing
you've
about
gone beyond it, but
I'm really glad that I went beyond it, because my ex-wife got all the Drops of Jupiter money.
Oh no! Wait, I'm fucking jumping in.
Oh, remember that time Sammy came out and died? Oh, he jumped out of the lake.
Oh my God! Here, you need to borrow some money.
I wouldn't mind.
Hey, hold on here. So how do you stay so relevant? This is what I'm impressed with you and Train and what you guys have done. You seem to keep getting those damn pop hits right in the middle of a time when a guy like me, an old rocker, you know, say, man, you're never going to get on that radio station. Oh, you're never going to get a hit, you know. And I'm not only do I believe it, it's come true, you know, you just make a record.
Well,
but you get those hits. How do you stay relevant? I mean, what are you got a magic? You got a secret? Or are you just that fucking good?
No, it's not that at all. I try to outwork people, but I also try to outlearn.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not listening to the era that I came in, and I'm not listening to classic rock anymore either, because I've already.
How dare you?
But I know it by heart, right? I fell in love with those albums, and they mean so much to me. But now, if I want to move forward, like, kids don't want to hear real drums anymore. They just don't want to. Like, my daughter listens, like, all she gets every piece of information from is TikTok. And so you don't need the radio anymore. You only need the internet. If you can make an impression on somebody through songs, and it ends up somewhere on the internet that other people have access to it, then all of a sudden you have really something special. So I just want to be more like the things that I respect.
Right on, Pat.
I mean,
No,
I grew up wanting to be like you, and now I want to be more like these young kids that are making an impression on people.
You've gotten where I've gotten, so we're all leaving now. You can go. See you later. Okay, you go do your thing, Pat. Now I'm going to go over here and see what's going on. Being a great singer, and you are a great singer. I've told you this a bunch of times, and you're always humble about it. You always,
Thanks.
you know, I don't feel like you have any idea how good you are.
Oh, that's nice. Well,
But that's a good thing, probably. But I mean, what makes you insecure about your voice, or what don't you like about your voice? Singers are weird like that. I mean, I don't like my voice.
That's an interesting question. I guess that it's not maybe as much my voice that I'm insecure about as there's so many other artists that are so tremendous, and I listen to I listen to everything you could think of, and right now I'm in the world of like Khalid and all these hip hop artists, because I think that these young black men and women have just such amazing stories, and they always have, and so I've been so influenced by that culture, and I feel like compared to so many people, I'm sitting in the middle, and even though maybe I'm making an impression on some people, these other people are making such a huge impression on me, and I suppose that's where the humility comes from, because I know the talent that's out there.
But anyway, whatever the style is, look at, you've got a boat and you've got all this, and if you were locked yourself in a damn closet for months at a time trying to write one song, I'd be disappointed in you. I would actually be, I would be upset with you, and I'd probably try to have a talk with you. Different than this one. So how about if we step on the gas?
Yeah, we'll head back.
Is there something you want to specifically show me other than this beautiful ass place?
I mean, this is just, you know, if you look at the mountains and...
It's like a beautiful woman. You say, what part of her you want to see? The whole damn thing looks pretty good to me. You know what I'm saying? Let me see her feet. Let me see them feet just to make sure. You know what I mean? I can't help myself. Hey, the Red Rock, Sammy Hagar here, back with my favorite part of every rock and roll road trip. We got Jerry Becker in the house now. If it wasn't for Jerry, Pat would be nothing. He doesn't realize it, but we all know that, okay?
True,
Jerry,
actually.
I'm glad to have you here because I don't know this song that well, and it's actually not even really a great guitar song, but Pat, this is, I think, the greatest song you've ever written. And and you've written some good ones. This is my all-time favorite. I don't phrase like this. I tried to sing this thing around the house. My kids told me to shut up. Daddy, what are you trying to do? I said, I'm trying to learn this song. Man, you're not doing a very good job of it. So I'm going to kind of let these fellas do their thing. I'm going to noodle around. Okay, let's play Drops of Jupiter. Pat, you sing this, brother. This is so tricky. This song's about your mom. This is so deep. When I first heard what this song was about, God's Truth, choked me up.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, well, don't.
But anyway, I think it's brought a lot of people some happiness too. And man, when we get to play live in front of people, this is gonna make me cry. I'm really looking forward to that.
Yeah, I'm sure the fans, they get deep in this.
It's gonna be fun.
I got to put on my sunglasses just in case.
So you don't show your feelings? All right, let's do it. This is Drops of Jupiter.
Hey, hey, hey. Hey, 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 hey.
Now that she's back in the atmosphere with drops of Jupiter in her head, she acts like summer and walks like rain, reminds me that there's time to change. Well, since the return, I'ma stay on the moon. She listens like spring and she talks like June. Hey, 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 hey. Tell me, did you sail across the sun? Did you make it to the Milky Way to see the lights all faded and that heaven is overrated? Tell me, did you fall for a shooting star? One without a permanent scar, and then you missed me while you were looking for yourself out there.
Now that she's back from that sore vacation, tracing her way through the constellation. Hey, hey,
Yeah.
hey, babe, you take it back.
She checks out Mozart while she does tableau. Reminds me that there's room to grow. Hey, 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 hey. All right. Now that she's back in the atmosphere, I'm afraid that she might think of me as plain old Jane told a story about a man that was too afraid to fly, so he never did land. Tell me, did the wind sweep you off your feet? Did you finally get the chance to dance along the light of day and head back to the Milky Way? And tell me, did Venus blow your mind? Was it everything you wanted to find? And did you miss me while you were looking for yourself out there? Can you imagine no love, pride, deep fried chicken? Your best friend always sticking up for you.
It's up to you, baby.
Even when I know you're wrong, can you imagine no first dance, freeze, dry to romance, 5-hour phone conversation, the best soy latte that you ever had, and me? But tell me, did the wind sweep you off your feet? Did you finally get the chance to dance along the light of day and head back toward the Milky Way? And tell me, did you sail across the sun? Did you make it to the Milky Way to see the lights all fading and that heaven is overrated? And tell me, did you fall for a shooting star, one without a permanent scar? And did you miss me while you were looking for yourself? Now